Good morning, everyone. I realized when I woke up today, first thing, I haven't done a tutorial this entire week. And I was like, holy cow, it's already Friday. Second of all, I broke all the rules of makeup. I slept in my face last night, and I am actually still shocked that my eyebrows are basically perfectly in place. I don't even know how that happened, but I am pretty much amazed. Even though you should not sleep in your makeup. And thirdly, it is not even, is it 7:30? Well, okay, 7:30, and the sun is out. I love this. This is fantastic. There's nothing to not be happy about today. So, I'm going to feature some of my favorite products this morning and get this face together. I already put my lotion and primer on, and now I'm going to use my top fave. This is probably top #1 favorite product of all time. This is Victorious. I'm actually going to use this under my eye as a concealer. And then I'm going to use this to cover this little thing over here. Who is watching this morning? It's not telling me who's live. If you're watching, message me down below. And feel free to share. Are you guys tired of my leopard print robe yet? Because I am not. My life at my house is spent in this one piece of I almost called it equipment. I don't know what you're gonna call it. Clothing. Brandy, good morning. Somebody's a morning person. It's definitely not me. No thanks. I could totally be sleeping right now. I would be like the worst person to have to get up any earlier than 7 o'clock. I know there's like people out there who wake up at 5 in the morning and they're so happy that they even go to the gym and they're just like, woo, I love the mornings. No, I survive mornings, and I always make the mistake of staying up too late. So last night I was up till like midnight, just cruising on the internet. Okay, my eyebrows. I love my eyebrows because I can't even believe they stayed this well. Faithful is what I use, the Splurge Cream Shadow, which I'm very impressed with. Lena! You're at work already? I don't know how people get up so early and get to work so early. I guess if I had to, I probably would, but I'm pretty much late every day to my work. I just am. I'm just late. That's just me. Okay, so let's just touch up these brows a tad bit. Like, not much needs to happen. I can't even believe I slept in my brows, and this is how well it stayed. And I did not use a gel or anything. I only used the Splurge Cream Shadow in Faithful. So, guys, if you want your brows to stay on all day, these Splurge Cream Shadows are where it's at. #1 favorite product is definitely the cream shadows for me. Definitely, they rank pretty high up there. Sorry, I got a little itch on my nose. I got allergies in my nose, and I'm a mess. But you can get a Splurge Cream Shadow this month for as a part of our customer kudos. So that's kind of cool. It's also included in our skincare collection this month. And I'm trying to think if it's in the Most Wanted or Beauty Arsenal, but I don't think it is. But they can be used in so many ways. This is an eyeshadow. You can use this for your brows. If you were wanting to use this to contour with, you could totally do that. If you wanted to use this as a liner and use a liner brush like I'm using now, you could also do that. So that's why I like the Splurge Cream Shadows. That's why I like most of our products. And most of the ones that I have, I like to use in multiple ways. So I barely even touched up my eyebrows, but I think I'm pretty pleased with them. And my morning veggie shake. Okay, so for my eyes, I have some leftover Provoked on, which seem to stay really well, but I'm gonna touch up under the brows with Victorious as well. Just get this line a little more precise looking. Good morning. I don't know who's watching. Who is here with me? Give me a shout out. Feel free to share this video. I appreciate that. I'm touching up the brows that I actually slept in this morning. I slept in my brows, ladies. Actually, I slept in my whole face. That's not good for you. Don't do it. Don't do as I do. I just got lazy last. My brows could really use a trim. See, I just like put this stuff everywhere. I'm gonna need another bottle of this stuff. I have never completed or finished one Splurge cream shadow ever. I don't even know how you can get through one of these tubes, but Victoria's might be one that I actually use the entire product. Oh, good morning, good morning. So I have like this redness on my chin that I also like to hide. Again, this is my little go-to thing. I just paint my face. Just get rid of that redness. My nose and my chin. My chin and chin. LJ, good morning. So I think that I might just stick with what I got going on in my eyes because Provoked, it's still there, so I may as well. Did I use, I'm going to use some BB cream before I get to anything because I forgot to do this step. I did put lotion on and primer on. Have you guys ever seen that picture of like people putting primer on the orange and on one side and the other side they do the concealer part? Well, I just saw somebody last night do it in a live video and I was extremely impressed with how well it looks. I might have to do it for you guys because I was like, wow, it really actually does transfer on camera. Like, I know primer works and I know it's fantastic, but I couldn't believe how well the camera was able to pick up the details on the orange. Mary, good morning. Good morning, everyone. If you're watching, give me a shout out. Happy Friday. Let's get through this day and have a fun, fantastic weekend, right? Okay, BB cream is in place. Denise, good morning. I'm going to go in with Provoked because I slept in my face last night and I'm just putting more makeup on. Why take it off when you look this good already? So I have Provoked. I love Provoked. It's like this rusty brown color. It is my favorite transition color. Oh my gosh, birds are chirping. I love it. This is such a great day. I can't believe the sun is out. Spring is coming. It sounds like spring is already here and it's like February. Like, what? It's supposed to be 60 degrees this weekend. I need to find something to do so that I don't kill my child. He's supposedly cleaning his room this morning. He's been working on it for a couple days. We'll see. I told him if he didn't clean it, all his toys were going in the garbage. He thought that was a really good idea. He was like, yeah, let's put it in the garbage. Well, I told him by the time I'm done with this video, he better be done cleaning or they are going in the garbage. I'm like the meanest mom. The meanest. Would you guys actually throw your kids' toys away? What's happening is the toys are going in the garbage can or in a garbage bag, and I'm pretty sure he may or may not even be able to get them back. If he does get them back, he will have to earn them in some way. Okay, is this great? I love this. It's so easy. This is like the everyday look for me. Excuse my nose as I have excessive amount of gunk in there. What are you guys doing this weekend? What's happening? What's going on Friday? Favorite products. Alright, so I'm trying to find, here we go. Palette number 1 is also my all-time favorite product. All-time favorite right here. This is everything for me. If I only had one palette, this is the palette I would choose always. I don't know if I'm partial to it because this is what came in my kit, so it was like the first palette I ever had experience with, or if I really just, hold on, I feel like this is blurry. Is that better? I really just like it that much. I really do. So what I'm going to use is rose water on my brush because I want to use one of these like shimmery foil colors here, and I'm going to put that on my lid. And if I want it to stay and look or have like a metallic look to it, rose water is such a great way to get these to be so vibrant. I think brassy is going to be what I go for. This is probably between, I don't know, these first 4 colors too, they're the most used because I like them so much. And then I just pat this in. So this is like a gold, a shimmer gold, but it's not too loud. It's just a nice and easy shimmer. And it keeps the eye really simple. I mean, I'm not going crazy here. This is not like full-on glam girl beauty arsenal. This is get your face on and get yourself to work face. Okay, that's pretty much my look. Featuring some of my favorite products. I'm going to use Elated here and then just soften up this line here with the, look at that. That just kind of like took everything, toned everything down. I was like, now it looks like my morning face is on. It's not too busy, it's not too crazy. I don't usually use liner on an everyday basis either. This is my go-to eyeshadow look, guys. A transition color, a shimmer on the lid, and call it a day. And then I put my 3D lashes on, which actually I think without all the dark makeup and the liner, it makes them stand out and pop a little bit more. Alright, so what you also can use palette 1 for is some contouring. Where's my contour brush? So I have this like flat brush that has edges on each side so you can be a little more precise with it. I'm probably going to use chipper here, and then I'm going around my hairline. I'm just kind of patting that in place. Get in the bald spot. You guys have a bald spot? I have to fill in my bald spot. This is just like, there we go, right? I use eyeshadow to fill my bald spot. You guys can do it too. I'm just saying. So I'm just getting in the product in place, and then we'll like but or smudge it out in a minute. So I go here, so I make a little line here, down my nose, okay, and then a little in between my lip, underneath. I know it looks a little gray. Okay, this is eyeshadow, guys. This is palette number 1. Bald spot, Lena, you're crazy. I don't see a... I'm telling you. Rewind, go back. You can see my skull, like, right here. There's like there's no hair that grows here. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. Okay, so it looks like it just, like, smudged a bunch of dirt on my face. And it's probably how you guys feel when you're contouring. You're like, I'm pretty sure I'm not doing this right. But I'm just taking off all the excess on my brush and kind of smudging this down here under my neck. I'm making sure I'm blending really, really well. This is really where I need to be contouring significantly, because if you want to hide your double chin and have your jaw look nice and chiseled, which I don't have a chiseled bra. What the heck is wrong with me? Jaw. This is what you gotta do. Megan, good morning. You're not at school yet? What time do you have to go in? Lucky you. Okay, I'm blending out now my contour. Got all my dirt smudged on my face. And then I'm just going to smudge and get this in. You don't have to contour every day, but for me, when I keep my look simple, I have time to do kind of other things. And I think this gives just a little dimension to your face so you don't look like you have this just big white eggshell face. And my forehead needs some serious contouring. Oh, contour, please make my forehead smaller today. That's the idea, I guess. You just shade areas that you want to define, not define, but maybe like shadow or have it look smaller. So you contour your nose if you want to have it look smaller. This helps your Cupid's bow kind of stand out a little bit here. And then this makes your lip look more pouty and your cheeks look more chiseled. So that's the idea, right? All right. You guys, cheeks chiseled. I was going to say brows. I'm really having a problem word finding this morning. Maybe I need some speech therapy. That's what needs to happen. Okay, cheeks are going on. I actually am not going to use a Younique product this morning just because I got this in my Ipsy bag. And it's called blush. It's a really fancy word for blush. It's Peach Bellini. It's just this perfect peachy color that I am really digging right now. So I just use my blush brush. I put it on the one side and then on the other and then just blend it out. But I love this peachy pink tone. It works really well with my skin color. It's got just a hint of shimmer. I like it. Lena, I've never seen to contour the Cupid's bow. I always highlight. Well, I just do it in my little divot and then I'm going to highlight in a second here. So if you want your the part that you highlight to stand out a little more, just put a little, smudge a little dirt in between. If you have, it depends, everybody's bone structure or face structure is a little different, so it may not work for how your lips are structured. So contouring. No, highlighting. Highlighting, we're actually coming out with some new products, so we'll see what's on the horizon here, and I almost spoiled it, but this is a great color to contour with. This is sexy. It's got a shimmer to it. It's a pinky color, so for me, it really works. And I think, okay, I'm going to put it in place with an eyeshadow brush and just kind of put it where I want it, okay? And then we'll use another brush to like spread it out. Little little tad bit on the chin and a little bit up here. Okay, so I have this light fluffy brush that I also got in my Ipsy bag this week. And it's so perfect for like the highlight part of it because it's just light and fluffy. Just blend everything. So easy, super easy. I'm just dusting everything around and making it all work together. And it does. This brush does exactly that. Excuse me. Okay, this is my look. Super simple, super. But I featured all my favorite products. Palette number 1, my 2 favorite pigments, Provoked and Sexy, and Faithful for the eyes, Victorious all over my face. And what are we going to do for lips, guys? What are we going to do? I'm probably late for work. Let's see. 7:54. Definitely going to be late. So yesterday I actually really liked this combination. So I'll probably do it today just because most of you I didn't really show it off. So I used Loaded in combination with, okay, so this has like a pinky brown tones to it. It goes really well with Provoked, I think, in my opinion, but I just deepened the color a little bit, not with that one, with Plush. Have you guys ever used Plush? Okay, so it's not quite a nude. It's like a dark nude, and for me, it's not a nude. But for you ladies who have darker skin, this is going to be the perfect nude for you. Really tan. If you're in the summertime, this might really work for a nude, as for most people as well. My skin is so light, it's not quite the perfect nude, but I like it because it darkens my lip just enough. It's got the perfect neutral to go. And I always cover my whole lip with liner. Number 1 is because ours are like smudge proof, waterproof, and it really helps the lipsticks to stay and last all day. I did not have to reapply my lipstick at all yesterday, which is almost unheard of. And I did eat lunch. I had a shake and my mouth went on the bottle there. So, Kyla! Oh my gosh, I'm friends with Kyla. Good morning, good morning. Did I tell you this already? But seriously, if I ever have a daughter, her name is gonna be Kyla. I think I messaged you that when we first became friends. Because I was like, I need to be friends with you. You have my future daughter's name, and I don't even have a girl. And I'm not pregnant. But if I ever do. Okay, so see how Loaded brings that like rusty color that is in the whole picture. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, this was my look. I did tell you. I thought so. It's just such a pretty name. So this is Plush, which is like a darker nude. And I've got this rusty, neutral, perfect lip for any work day. And my eyes. So then we're going to finish off with 3D lashes, and that's it. Shabam, shabam. Thank you, ma'am. Here we go. So I get lots and lots and lots of questions about 3D fiber lashes because it's just a different way to do your lashes. It is. It's a little bit of a finesse to it. Okay? Get your finesse. Hold on. When I first started using it, I remember messaging somebody and I was like, you know what? I'm not so sure about these 3D lashes. I don't think they're for me. And then once I really got the hang of using it, I'm now obsessed. I can't go back. Once I've like mastered the use of them, I can't go back. Which is why I try to demonstrate the way that I do it, because I feel like it works. It works. Okay, do you like the 3D lashes? I never use them. I've heard good things and bad things. Yeah, you're gonna have mixed reviews just like any product that's out there on the market. For the most part, because this is one of our top sellers, I'm pretty sure 90% of the reviews are going to be fabulous. I'm just being honest and saying that it took me a minute to figure it out. And so whenever somebody buys them and has questions for me, I really want to be thorough about how to do it. So here we go. 2 bottles. I open them. I have them in one hand, and I always start with the gel. You're going to put the gel on your top lash. You're going to coat your lash thoroughly. Thoroughly. Make sure all your little lashes are covered. The first coat is probably the most important, so that you get good coverage on these lashes and so that you get these fibers sticking. I already got it on my face. So these lashes are $29. If you are local to me, I am happy to add that to one of my orders so that you do not have to pay the $5.50 for shipping, because usually I am ordering enough that it's over the $100 limit. Now, if you were going to order more than $100, you also don't have to pay shipping. Okay, so notice that I coated my lashes, I put on my fibers, I stopped, I moved to the other side. Okay, so now I'm coating these lashes extra thoroughly. See my little tiny baby lash? Oh, I'm not even in the screen here. Holler at me, people. Okay. They're little tiny little baby thing. Like, you can hardly notice them. And so then you go in with the fibers. You go like mid-lash to tip. And I just kind of gently and lightly swirl my brush on my lashes. I'm like turning, I kind of turn it as I lift, just to get off as much fibers as I can. Okay, so I stop. Then I'm going back over here and I'm doing the bottom. See how I'm kind of getting these fibers a little bit crazy over here? Okay, so that way, whenever you go back to the top, if there is any fallout, because that's what we're going to do right now, the little fibers can like trickle down here and it's already sticky and it's going to be great. So I always do more than one round of this. So you can totally stop here, seal your fibers, and call it a day. But I got a flair for the drama, so I always go back in a second time. So you coat your lashes thoroughly again, and then you go in with your fibers so that you can get some more volume and length. See the difference here? I'm starting to build that pop, those big lashes. Heather, good morning. Happy Friday. I probably should be leaving for work right now. Here I am with you guys. I usually leave at 8. Okay, so again, I'm thoroughly coating now the other side again. Basically, I'm sealing in the fibers that I put in the first time. And then for me, I'm going to do another round. So I'm going in with more fibers. As I push on my lashes, I twirl my brush as I pull up, just to get these lashes, the fibers to stick. Now I'm going to do the bottom. You can use the fibers on the bottom. I've actually been doing that lately. I just kind of like touch it, like the tiniest little touch. You don't need a lot, just a little Kyla, how is the applicator? Do you like it? I like it when they're not super full so they don't make my lashes stick together. It drives me crazy. We have like the Cadillac of Lash Comb brush. So if you are really very, very particular about how your lashes spread apart, this is the tool that you would like to probably have in your handbag if you don't already have one already. But I can assure you that our lash comb brush is the best. So see how this brush is, in my opinion, it really spreads out the lashes. It spreads the gel evenly. It spreads the fibers evenly, so it doesn't look clumpy, in my opinion, at all. It goes on really nicely. But this is a new brush shape. This is a new bottle shape. So the old stuff actually looks very similar from the outside, but this is a totally new, totally new. It's just totally new. Okay, so I'm finishing up the bottom. Basically, I'm just sealing everything in. Eric, John, can you please get that child? He's having problems listening today. Most days of his life, really. Okay, always finish with the gel. The gel seals in the fibers and just helps everything stay in place. You will never have fallout if this is how you do it. I never have problems with lashes getting all over my face, but you always have to end with the gel, and you just have to make sure your fibers are coated thoroughly. That is the trick. So you see how I'm getting really close here, is I want you to see how well the lashes really do for me. Just add that bit of drama. So you can keep your everything really simple. I mean, this is a neutral lip. I've got a neutral eye. I should use a lash curler. I really should. I have one. It's literally like an antique. I need to get our lash curler because the problem with the one that I have, I'm just afraid that it's going to do more harm than good just because of how old it is. But lash curlers are definitely recommended. If you're going to use a lash curler, use it before you put your gel on, because if you use it after, you may cause some breakage. The trick to doing the after is you can use a hair dryer and kind of point that up underneath your lashes to have them blow up while the gel is drying. So that could work for you too. It's a little cheat that I don't get to show here because I'm not in my bathroom, but I can do that one of these days. Okay guys, this is my look. I need to get my grease hair together, like in some kind of ponytail or something. I need to get some actual clothes on and get myself to work. Have a wonderful, happy Friday.